What's happening, everybody? Welcome back. This is Forgo, and today we're going to be doing a change-up kit on Rugal to see how much of a damage improvement he actually gets whenever you do this. Now, something that Netmarble just recently did, and the recent update that we had, is that they made 98 Omega and 97 Orochi available to do change-up kits with their regular memories, and that is pretty damn awesome, guys. I'm really happy that they did that because for both of those characters, and actually for Leona 12, you can get their memories throughout the game, whether you come into the summons, whether you're using your fighter summon tickets. These tickets right here can actually get you those characters, or you're just coming into the banners and queuing them up that way. Coming in these banners right here, you can do a chance up for them, like I got Omega here, and you might actually get the character from here. And not only that, but you can also farm for the characters in the, well, you know what, let me just come back out here. You can actually farm for them in Halls of Elements. In the exchange shop, you can pick them up from the Halls of Elements exchange shop right here. And, you know, Omega will be in here sometimes, Leona 12 will be in here, 97 Orochi will be in here. So you can actually get these characters throughout this as well, which is actually pretty damn awesome, guys. I mean, it's really nice. What Netmarble has done is the way it really should have been originally, instead of making us use BS memories to do change-up kits for these characters. I mean, that is just a bunch of crap. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to pull up a little something for you right now where I'm going to show you 1 minute run against Omega Rugal. Now, a couple weeks ago, I did a run against Nightmare Geese using Omega Rugal, and I was able to get 1.7 billion throughout an entire run. Now, we're only going to be doing this run for about 1 minute so you guys can see how much damage he actually does, right? Now, I am using Bison. I'm going to use Bison's weekend. I'm going to use Leona. I mean, I have Leona's weekend too, but two weekends don't stack on top of each other. So, yeah, it's kind of a weird thing, honestly, to have two characters that have weekend, right? It's really strange. And honestly, I'm just in the habit of using Bison all the time that I just use his instead of Leona's, but it really doesn't matter in all honesty. Let's go. Got to build up that 3 PG. I mean, Rugal, I mean, he's a little slow, man. He's a little slow, especially with his genocide cutters. This version of him is a little slow. I mean, he's just, yeah. But I tell you what, he's pretty damn godly in PvP, especially in the most recent PvPs that I've done, like with the tournament or with Survival Smash, which I will be doing another video on. But yeah, especially due to his explosion. Get it done. Oh, yeah. I always hate whenever you do the awaken skill and they're just kind of like, and then he just kind of holds and sits there for a little bit. You're just like, oh, come on. You really want to hit the awaken skill, just go straight into your skills as fast as possible, but that delay really annoys you as a player. Now, I realize, guys, when it comes to Omega and a lot of these characters that, you know, we might showcase in Guild Raid, that they're not the metas and they're not the top and blah. But let's be honest, we're at a point in the game where Guild Raid honestly isn't that difficult. I mean, you only need 1.3 billion. There's plenty of players that play the game for a month and they're already hitting the key. They're already doing one key, which is a problem in KOF. It is a problem I have talked about, something that really does need to be addressed by the dev team. And maybe I'll end up making another video about it because I want to kind of harp on Netmarble a little bit because we really do need more content. We really do need more challenging content. We got the Tower Trials, and that was really nice in a way because it was challenging, and I think a lot of players really enjoyed that. And there were certain ways you could cheese, not really cheese them, but there were certain gimmicks and things that you could do to do a little bit better against those bosses in Tower Trials. And that's pretty damn awesome. But the problem is it's just a one-time reward. It's not something that you can do over and over. It's a one-and-done deal where you just clear one time. That's kind of my issue with it more than anything, is that it's over in no time, right? We need something where you get repeated rewards that's actually challenging. But Guild Raid is kind of a way we do gauge how strong characters are. And Rugal, you know, he got 700 and about 735 million in 1 minute. Obviously, we're doing a little bit more damage right here with Bison, but we're going to go to the exactly 1 minute and boom. So about 745 million. 745 million for my man Rugal, which is pretty respectful, guys. I mean, 2 keys, he's going to get the max rewards in Guild Raid. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and do the change-up kit for this character and see what the difference is. This is the set that I used on him. And yeah, let's go to change-up. Click on that. So we need to get this baby right here. So we're going to go to the EX change shop here and pick this up. So nice that we get to use regular memories. Booyah! Now let's see what kind of stat bump so Rugal gets whenever we do this. And by the way, people always ask me, can you do change-ups when they're level 90, non-awakened, or 1-star awakening? Yes, you can do this when they're 1-star awakened, level 90. I think I know 1-star awakened you can. Now let's look at the stat bumps. So he gained, a little bit of HP here, about 5,000 HP. His attack went up by, a little over 1,000, about 1,300. And his defense obviously just went up a little bit. He is an attack type character. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go into his core. We're going to go to the EX core board. We're going to start leveling up things. Now, for Rugal, his second skill and his third skill do the most damage. They're definitely the most powerful. His third skill has the explosion, and his second skill applies the dot, right? And what we're going to do is, now the thing is, the Genocide Cutter, I don't really use it a whole lot. It's a very slow skill, so I'm almost tempted not to level this up and actually just level up his default instead, because you actually do use his default. So that's what I'm going to do. I know some of you might disagree, but that's the way that I'm going to do it, because I hardly ever use the Genocide Cutter as far as like what I would do in Guild Raid. And then what I'd want to do is I'd want to level up his attack all the way up, right? And we could level up his penetration. He's got tenacity on his skills. This gives him a decreased damage received. And by the way, something else you guys might want to notice is that the BS version of this character and the regular version have the same EX cores. The same with Orochi. It's the same exact cores. I would use Shout, but I never use Shout at all. I find it pretty annoying, in all honesty, to use. So I'm going to go ahead and just level up his penetration, right? As much as I can, anyways. Now he's sitting pretty at 95,433 CP. So let's take him into Guild Raid. We'll try to do a live run, guys, and see if we can get it done. We'll see how this goes, right? We'll use the exact same team that I just used, and yeah, let's rock out. We'll do this for 1 minute and find out just how strong old Rugal is. Now he's kind of a tricky little pecker to play in this. Sometimes. One thing that's nice about Rugal is he gets a heal every time he uses an active skill, which is pretty damn sick. Okay, so we got a pretty good start. Nice little start right there, because the evil version, they're all evil. But the Guild Raid boss version of Rugal actually ran toward us, which is exactly what we want. It really makes life easy. So I'm going to go ahead and hit my default here. And this is why I wanted to use the default. There we go. Man, that Genocide, like whenever he's flipping and I'm seeing that meter about to ready to go out, I just want to hit my 3 PG, but I'm just waiting for that PG to get built up for Rugal. So I'm already seeing a difference in the damage, guys. I'm already seeing a nice little difference. Let's go. Now, right there, I should have hit my Genocide Cutter, because he actually does have a nice attack buff from it. So I kind of screwed up there. Okay. Oh yeah. Maybe we'll hit 1 billion. Maybe. We'll see. Come on. I mean, you're just tapping the hell out of that default, or his 3 PG. There we go. Nice. I should have hit the second skill first and then the third skill to apply the explosion. Oh yeah. And the thing that's nice about doing these kinds of things, guys, is that it's something different, right? It's challenging yourself in a different way and trying to have a little fun in the game, right? Because the problem, like with all the power creep that we have, is that it's it really does hurt the game as far as like, people wanting to play certain game modes. Now there I screwed up, but as you guys can see, we got 924 million, right? 924 million versus 735, which is pretty lit, guys. That's pretty damn lit. So we kind of get screwed up. Rugal kind of ran away from us, a little chicken crap. There we go. So, I mean, yeah, I mean, that's a pretty decent little improvement for old Rugal. Not bad at all. Hmm. Okay. And perfect, perfect, perfect. I did switch Rugal was a little bit faster, but eh. And and the thing is, guys, I mean, you really don't need to get these crazy scores because it doesn't benefit you at all. It's really just a bragging thing. So, just getting that one key. Come on, let's go, let's go. Nice, nice. It is nice that Rugal has 30% PG rating in his core. That helps a lot. Nice. Whenever he went in that iframe, if I'd have went into my 3 PG, Rugal would have just stunned us. So that's just a wait. Not bad, not bad. Maybe 2 billion? Yeah, we might be able to hit 2 billion. We'll see. And it's just a lot of fun to play with a different character, in all honesty. I tried hitting that default, man. I couldn't quite go into it. We would have got 2 billion if I wouldn't have screwed up earlier. But easy one key with Rugal, right? Easy one key, not too shabby at all. And that's using his leadership that only gives, the 30% attack, right? It just gives 30% attack. So it's not like some huge, massive buff for the character. But I mean, when it comes to these kinds of characters, it's really fun just to use them. And also, the fact that this guy now, you can actually use regular memories to level him up. You can actually use him in RHD, guys. You can actually get him to level 70. Him, 97 Orochi, and Leona 12, all different colors that you can absolutely use. When I get to this red stage, being able to take, Omega up to level 70 is going to be a massive, massive help. It's going to make it a lot easier to do that daily grind, to grind through all of these at tier 70, right? That was a big reason I wanted Angel for my green because I needed a character like that. But the fact that we have a red, the fact that we have a purple, the fact that we have a blue, right, and regular fest characters that you can absolutely level up, the free-to-play way, just gradually leveling up throughout the game is awesome because they're going to help you so much through this. I cannot stress it enough. So guys, let me know what you think about Omega Rugal having the change-up kit. And I do stream on Twitch at 9 p.m. 2+7 time. The link is in the description below. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one. See you, everybody.